Coming onto the mat, we're gonna start today in a wide-legged downward dog. So you can bring your feet off the mat, just start moving through your hips, starting to feel into the places that feel open. Start to take stock of your body. What feels tight? What feels like it needs more attention? Start to tune in to your breath. Just becoming conscious of your inhales and your exhales. Integrate any movement that feels good to you. Just waking up through the body. Note that anything I say today during the flow is a suggestion. This is truly a choose your own adventure. So if I cue something you don't want to do, you want to take child's pose, you're always welcome to come back to downward facing dog or child's pose. This flow is partially inspired by a throat chakra flow that I taught for Wild Things retreats in Nicaragua. So I'm using some of my notes as a guide, but again, ad-libbing. The goal of this flow is to open up through the shoulders and the chest and to create openness in the thoracic spine so that you could potentially prep for some forearm stand or just to open up, especially if you are lifting or surfing or playing baseball, anything, just to create some mobility through the shoulders. We'll take a round of cat-cow in a seated position using your fingertips as leverage. Inhale as you ripple forward, opening through the chest. Send your chest forward, look up towards the ceiling. Exhale, press your spine away from you. Start to come up onto your knees, lift your hips. Fingertips come behind you for supported, almost a camel here with your legs crossed. Option to move into full camel, paralleling your feet. Fingertips reach for the heels. Option to take some shoulder circles here, coming onto one hand, coming onto the other. Engaging your glutes to support your lower spine. Coming forward to a tabletop position, stacking shoulders over wrists. Can create some movement in the wrist, starting to warm up, first clockwise, then counterclockwise. And we'll move through a round of cat-cow from this tabletop position. Move with your own breath, starting to explore the kinds of shapes that you can make with your spine. And with each round, trying to further accentuate the curve, continue to breathe. Always a reminder that your practice isn't going to look exactly like anybody else's. So listen to your body and be kind with yourself as you continue to make shapes and move. We'll come back through tabletop, circling the right arm up and back, starting to create some motion in the shoulder joint. Hips follow your hand as you come forward, opening up, reverse backstroking. We'll pause, stacking right wrist over right shoulder, then threading the needle, sweeping the right hand through. First pausing so that the chin is on top of the delt, pressing down, just to create some openness in your anterior delt, then sliding the hand all the way through, right cheek comes to the mat. Using your inhales to elongate here, your exhales to focus on the twist. Grounding through the left hand, right hand sweeps high, inhale, option for a bind at your left hip. Inhale to balancing table using your core. Option to stay here, just engaging the core, or start to bend through the left leg. You can reach for your left foot. Kicking back through the left foot to open up through the right shoulder for tiger pose. Gaze is neutral to protect your neck. Continue to breathe here, gently coming out the way you went in. We'll meet in gate pose. Left foot comes out to the side. Left hand reaches up and over, then using the core, right hand reaches over as left hand reaches back. Coming back to kind of a balancing half moon. Option to stay in the balancing half moon, or you can reach around for sugar cane pose. Left hand reaches for the left foot. We'll take a child's pose and then flow through this on the other side. First coming through tabletop and taking those shoulder circles on the left side. Use your inhales as you sweep up, your exhales as you come through. Inhaling left hand high, then exhale, thread the needle coming through. Take that pause again to send some weight over your left shoulder as it presses into the ground, then slide all the way through. On your inhales, elongate from your tailbone through your crown. Exhale, see if you can drag your left rib a little bit closer to the right side of your mat underneath. Grounding through the right hand, inhale, left hand sweeps high, option for that bind on the right hip. Then coming through, balancing table. Option to stay here, or if you'd like to take tiger pose, bending through the right knee, reaching for your right foot with your left hand. Take one more inhale here. One more exhale. Then gently coming through, balancing table, transitioning into gate pose, right foot reaches out, and right hand sweeps over, elongating through the side body, then using the core to lift up, left hand cartwheels towards the ceiling. Coming back through half moon with knee down, option to stay here, or you can float your right foot, then reaching around for the right foot with the right hand for sugar cane. Continue to breathe here. Exhale, coming back down. We'll meet in tabletop pose. Option to stay here or take puppy pose, crawling your fingertips forward. Hip stack on top of knees. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale to look forward, slowly ripple forward, high plank. Holding here, pulling your belly button up and into your spine. Exhale, slowly lower all the way down onto your mat. Pressing back up. Option to take a couple push-ups here. Sinking back, child's pose. Inhale, slither forward, drop your chest, drop your hips, coming forward to extended cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look forward. Option to take a side plank here, bending through the knees, just lengthening out through the left side body. We'll take that on the other side, heels drop to the left, right hand reaches up and then back. Coming back through downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, start to ripple forward. Travel to the top of your mat. Option here to add some handstand hops if it's in your practice. Option to hold handstand if it's in your practice, coming back down. Coming to a crouch and curl. Inhale, halfway lift with wide arms. Exhale, bend your knees, curl your arms around. Inhale, one more time, halfway lift, extending out, opening through the shoulders. Exhale, hug yourself, wrap your fingertips around. Inhale to mountain pose, fingertips sweep high. Exhale, baby back bend, open the chest. Inhale, one more time, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips wide. Exhale, bend and curl. One more time, inhale, lengthening through the spine. Exhale to lower, press up. Adding 5 push-ups here, option to hold plank. Exhale to child's pose. Inhale, look forward, drop the chest low, hips come low. Option to come to baby cobra, or you can take an upward facing dog. I'm opting to take locust here, fingertips sweep back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look to the top of your space. Exhale, step or hop to the top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift. With your wide arms lengthening through the chest, exhale, fold. One more time, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, wrap. Inhale, back up to mountain pose, fingertips reach high. Exhale, baby back bend, pull your elbows back, opening through the chest. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale. Option to go through chaturanga, or you can take crow here. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take an inhale here to fill up. Exhale, let it go. Looking to the top of your space, hop or step to the top of your space. Come to Malasana, inhale, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift wide, exhale, bend. Inhale, take another halfway lift, exhale, bend. Inhale, mountain pose, fingertips sweep high. Exhale, baby back bend. Forward fold. Halfway lift, option for crow again, or go straight to downward facing dog. Wherever you are, continue to breathe. Here for 3, 2, 1. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here, inhale, look to the top of your space. Exhale, step or hop your feet to meet your hands. Option for a hold here, option to take a couple handstand hops if that's in your practice. If you prefer, just take a forward fold. Inhale, hips sink low, fingertips sweep high, chair pose. Sinking your weight into your heels, pressing through the outsides of your feet. Option to grab for opposite shoulders if you want to give your shoulders a break. Continuing to breathe here. Pinky spiral in, palms almost face the back of your mat. Pulling your belly button up and into your spine. Exhale, open twist. Right hand floats back, left hand is forward. Slow as you can, transition your left tricep to the outside of your right thigh. Right hand reaches up for the ceiling. Option to bring your hands to prayer for prayer twist. Again, sinking the weight into your heels. Use your core to lift your chest up off of your thighs. Super slow transition here. Weight comes into the right foot. Exhale, left foot steps back, crescent twist. Otherwise known as revolve crescent. Continuing to breathe here. Press energy out through your left heel. Use this energy to rebound, lifting your head a little bit higher. Option to open your arms. Exhale, left hand comes down, open, twist. Inhale, start to straighten your legs, rolling onto the outside of both feet. High horizon lunge. Exhale, drop your hips, low horizon lunge. Left hand floats to the back of the mat, or right hand does. Inhale, right hand sweeps high, big arc, big transition. Wide-legged forward fold with a twist. Left hand is high. Looking to your left foot, exhale, Skandasana to the back of your mat. Turn your left heels in, left toes out at a 45-degree angle. Option to open your arms. Option to bind. Continuing to breathe here, sinking your hips low. Right foot is flexed up towards the ceiling. Surf around, fingertips to frame your front foot. Inhale, high crescent. Squeeze your left hip forward, right hip back. Crescent with eagle arms. Option to stay here, open up through the chest. One more time, squeezing elbows together, opening up through the chest, little back bend. Option to return your knee to the ground, give your legs a break. Coming back onto the back foot, we're gonna transition into Warrior 3 with your eagle bind. Continue to pull your belly button up and into your spine. Option to grab for opposite shoulders. Right hand comes down, left hand comes up, half moon. Flexing through the left foot. Option to stay in this half moon. Option to grab for sugarcane, reaching around for the foot with the left arm. Continue to breathe here. Focus your gaze on something unmoving. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, wide arms. Exhale, crouch and curl. One more time. Inhale, wide arms. Exhale, crouch and curl. Inhale, chair pose. We'll flow through this on the left side. Weight comes into your heels. Again, always an option to grab for opposite shoulders to give your shoulders a break. Pressing energy through the outside of both feet. Left hand sweep back, open twist in your chair. Exhale, prayer twist, guiding the tricep on your right arm to the outside of your left thigh. Stay lifted here, sinking weight into the heels of your feet, trying to create space between your chest and your thighs using your core to stay there. Start to transition weight into your left foot. Exhale, step the right foot back, revolved crescent. Again, in this revolved crescent, using your core to lift up, see if you can peel the bottom rib on the right side up off your left thigh. Dropping the right hand, inhale, left hand high, open twist. Hips reach up, high horizon, then exhale to low horizon. Inhale, big transition here, sweeping the left hand around. Inhale, wide-legged forward fold with your twist. Looking to your back foot, exhale, Skandasana to the back of your space. Again, you're welcome to take whatever arm variations you want here. You might notice that one side is more open than the other. Just breathing into this inner thigh opening, then traveling forward, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, eagle on the left, sweeping the left arm underneath the right. Always option to grab for opposite shoulders. And then we'll take a few of those baby back bends like we did on the other side. Core stays steady, just opening up through the upper spine. Option to drop to your back knee. Then tucking the back foot, launching forward to warrior three. Keep your eagle arms bind. Again, option to grab for shoulders. Gently unwinding. If you fall out, just come back in. We're going to be transitioning to half moon. Left hand comes down, right arm reaches. Flexing through the right foot, pressing energy out. Focus your gaze on something unmoving. Continue to breathe here. Option to bind, reaching, bending through the right knee to bind for sugar cane. Wherever you are, gently release your right foot. Exhale, coming to forward fold. You can take a couple halfway lifts, coming into your crouch and curl. Again, creating the space in the thoracic spine. Inhale, halfway lift. We'll take a couple handstand hops here. If it's in your practice, great. If not, you can just take a standing split. This is an option to play around. I've been working on scorpion and my shoulders feel strong and my back feels open. Wherever you are, we'll transition through chaturanga to upward facing dog to downward facing dog. Take an inhale here to fill up. Shake it out through your hips. Exhale, let it go. We'll flow one more time through this sequence. I'm going to put some music on. But again, just find your flow here as we're moving one breath to one movement. It doesn't have to be perfect. Continuing to breathe, use your breath to guide this. We'll just take one back bend here, then launching forward to warrior three. As slowly and as intentionally as we can, using your core to pull your back foot up. Unwinding, opening, half moon. Option to bind, then we'll meet in forward fold. Inhale, flowing through on the left side. Using your breath to guide this movement. If it isn't perfect, it's okay. This is a practice. And if there's any place you want to stay, any place that feels like home or a place that you want to explore more, you're always welcome to stay there and meet us back when you're ready. Again, just one time back bend with your eagle arms, then slowly as you can, launching forward into warrior three. Unwind, taking half moon. Option for a bind. Then slowly exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Have a couple options here. You can play. Can take some handstand hops. Shake it out through your hips. Take whatever you need. Shoulders are open. Dance a little bit. We just have some free play here. I'm going to play around with baby grasshopper. Coming into this, wrapping one foot behind, reaching the right arm over, opening up, crouching low through the left knee. I'm going to use my right arm as my base, reaching the left arm for my right foot. Then sweeping the other leg behind. This is my left leg, left arm reaches. Left arm is going to be my base with the chaturanga arm. Right arm reaches for the outside, or the inside actually, of that foot. I can do a demo on this later, but just feel free to play whatever you need, whatever you want to take. From here, we're going to do some chest opening. So coming forward into puppy pose. Again, hips stack over knees, just opening up through the chest. It's the perfect time to prep for pincho. We've been doing a lot of chest and shoulder opening. Slithering forward, drop your chest. Inhale to Sphinx pose. Exhale, lower. Wide arms, elbows out. We'll take a couple of twists in our extended cobra. Dipping shoulder to shoulder. Again, opening up through puppy pose. Now my shoulders here feel a lot more open than they did during our first puppy pose during this sequence. Coming forward into dolphin, walking my toes towards my elbows, starting to lift my hips. Option to stay here. Or walk your feet back. I'm going to take a couple dolphin push-ups. So going from a forearm plank, pressing hips back. Option to do dolphin push-ups, or you can lift one leg, start to float, lift the other. Coming back through small hops off your bottom foot. Pressing into the fingertips, allowing the chest to open. We're going to breathe here. If you don't have hang time in pincha, it's totally okay. Just stay in dolphin. If your shoulders are burning, take a break. Gently come back down. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. We're just going to do a quick A little quick cool down. So coming through child's pose, fingertips reach forward, hips sink back. Coming to lay down. So we're going to do kind of an interesting supine twist here. Sending the left leg out bent. We're going to reach the right arm under the left, just like we did at the beginning. Option to stay here, or you can come open, swiveling the left hip outward, left arm reaches open. Kind of a reverse supine twist. We'll do this on the other side. So this time threading the left hand through the right knee is bent. Option to stay here or start to open through the right shoulder, right hand starts to float over. Just breathing into any areas of tension you might feel. Thanking yourself for taking this time on your mat today to explore movement. Hey guys, thanks for taking the time to flow today. Always welcome any feedback, comments, questions, and look forward to flowing again with you soon.